Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you guys don't know who I am already, my name is Jasmine, and today we're actually going to be going through, hold on, this is like really, okay, that's so much better. I was kind of being attacked. I felt like I was being attacked. So today I'm actually filming the final full apartment tour video, which I'm so excited for, and I cannot wait to show you guys. And then I'm also going to be showing you some new prints that I did get from Desenio and show you how I hang them up and kind of how it really finishes off the space. So currently it is December, so if you are watching this most likely in January, happy new year, and I hope that everybody has an amazing new year and has their resolutions. I know I'm starting to think of mine right now. Be sure to leave a like and comment what your favorite thing is. Don't be afraid to go inside of my description down below. I will have everything linked there for you guys, so that if you guys want any of the items that are in my apartment currently, you can be sure to grab them. These are all great pieces for a smaller apartment. My apartment is about 700 square feet, so not too big, but it's great for a first apartment, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. All right, so as soon as you walk in to my apartment, you are greeted with this entryway here. So I actually had this mirror here, but this mirror is so freaking heavy. Like, I'm not even joking, it's really heavy. So I actually bought this little shelf from Target. It's like a threshold shelf, it's a whatever shelf, and I just hung it on the wall right underneath my thermostat, and my thermostat is from Core. It's just an electric one, it's whatever. And then just in the entryway, I don't really like having shoes on, even though I have concrete floors. It's just, it keeps the dirt out, so I always leave my shoes in the front. And then I have a little hook here from like Command Strip or whatever, and it just hangs all my bags. And then since it is the holiday season, I decided to have kind of my grab all to be a candy cane dish. And then I always have my little diffuser going, and I left these out so that you guys can know what my house smells like all the time. So it always smells like Santal, and this is, oh my gosh, so this is called Rouge. And if you guys know the Baccarat Rouge 540 from Maison Kirchon, then you will know exactly what my home smells like. So I only put like 1 or 2 drops of the Santal, but then I really go to town with this Rouge, which makes my home smell like Baccarat Rouge. Obviously, I'll leave the links down below so your home can smell like it too. Down below, I just have this abstract painting. So this frame I actually made myself. I spray painted it gold, and then I did these little like paintings with just black marker. Super easy. And then this clear console table I'm obsessed with because it still makes the space look really, really large here, I guess, without like taking away from anything, because you could see through. So I actually got this from Walmart, and it was like 200 bucks. So it was really cheap in comparison to other ones that I've seen. And then I have this beautiful, I was kind of going for a Parisian-y theme in my apartment, but it just fell through. So I just have these fake flowers from Michael's, and then my beautiful vase, which is like a Venus vase from H&M. Okay, so this is the kitchen. I use it a lot actually because, you know, I try and do meal prepping and eating a lot healthier by cooking at home. So the way that my kitchen is set up, it's like a dual kitchen. So obviously we have all of our normal appliances, but it's like a dark wood here and then a gray up here. And there's a ton of storage. So I actually own a clothing business. So over here and down here actually holds a lot of my inventory. So when people buy things, that's where they are. Like a little TMI, but whatever. So we just have my fridge here. Not going to show you that because there's literally nothing in there. And then we have a dishwasher. I got this rug. It's like the cutest little rug. I got it from Target. And then this is the best. So this is what I always use as a hand wash when I'm in my kitchen. It's the Method hand wash. Sorry, I'm butchering it. vetiver in amber. This smells like a rich lady's house. And then next to my sink, I always have, obviously, my little towel holder. This is from Crate & Barrel. And then I have this cute little Good Morning dish from Anthropologie where I hold all of my stuff there. Just going in here really quickly, I just have all of my utensils and things just kind of thrown in there. I have all of my pots, pans, baking dishes and stuff. And then when I'm meal prepping, all my meal prepping like plastic things are in there. And then here is my super messy like cabinet. This is one cabinet. These are all my little small trays. These are so cute. I actually got these from Target, and these are the thyme and table. So with these ones, I actually bought them as a set. So these came with 4, and they're dishwasher safe. So I just tossed them in the dishwasher, and they were like $4 each or something like that. And they have a beautiful gold trim. And then this one is super cute as well. I use it when I have like avocado toast or something. And then I have like a bunch of charcuterie boards and my guacamole thing, grinder, and then another charcuterie board down there. So I just kind of have this sitting here just for shits and giggles. And then I have my little oil and vinegar, even though I literally don't use vinegar in my house. It's like tequila, and you guys have a Costco near you, definitely try this one. 21C's cucumber jalapeno infused tequila. It's so good. It's literally one of my favorite things ever. And then next to it, I have my Hydro Peak, so I can just drink my stuff. Salt and pepper on this side, which is actually, it's backwards. But we have our salt and pepper, and then a couple books from my old house. All of my seasonings and stuff are up there. So now in this one, we have all of my like day-to-day dishware. So I actually got these plates, bowls, and everything from Home Goods. So these ones, they're not like super deep. They're good for just like something small. But then these bowls are really deep. They go pretty far down. And then we just have these cute little plates here. I also bought these white wine glasses. I don't have the red wine glasses. And then these champagne glasses. They came separately, and I got these both from Home Goods as well. And then when people are outside, if they're on my rooftop or anything, then they use those ones there. Little shot glasses along with these were from Walmart. And then whenever I do make matcha, I do use these glasses, which were also like a long time ago, a few years ago. I got these from, where did I get these from? Walmart. I'll try and see if I can find one that's similar to that one and similar to these as well, because I'm obsessed with those. And then I just bought a bunch of different mugs. I like pairing my mugs, so none of them feel alone. So these ones just say no bad days. They were $3 from Target. And then I have a ton of these mugs, and they all have my initials on them. So this one says J for Jasmine, and then I have some that say B for my last name. And then up here I just have 2 Moscow Mules cups because I love those kind of cups. I got this toaster oven on sale, which is awesome. And then I have my threshold candle, which you'll actually see a burning one, but the one that is burning is the Threshold Mossala Rose. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's by Studio McGee. A lot of my items in my home are very Studio McGee inspired. And then I just have a cute little frame of my friends and some holiday decor stuff over here. It changes from season to season. If you guys watched my last video, this little area had like skeletons and pumpkins, so now it has candles and Christmas trees. This is where all my mail goes, and I don't know what happened to this, but I guess when I was moving, a lot of the letters fell off. So it says, don't let anyone treat you like you're free salsa. You are guac, baby girl, pure guac. But it fell off, so... And then in the kitchen too, I have these little bowls for my dog Spartacus. If you guys haven't met him, he's the sweetest little teddy bear. I'll have to show you him in a while, but he hasn't been here in a while, so the bowls are empty, obviously. I got these 2 chairs from Target. They're counter height bar stools, so they're 24 inches instead of 28. I originally bought 28-inch bar stools, and oh my gosh, I could barely fit in them. So these are perfect. They're simple, for my first apartment, and they definitely go with the aesthetic and the vibe of the place. And then I bought this little hamper, which is full, but it has a lot of my presents that I still need to wrap up for family members and friends. So here's the tree, nothing too crazy. This was my first tree in this house. So I bought most of my ornaments were actually from Walmart, believe it or not, but I did buy them like in November, so there was a lot of options to choose from. So next we're actually gonna go into like a tiny little hallway where I have one of my favorite mirrors. It's like an arch mirror, and then we're gonna head into the living room, which is my favorite part. So here is my mirror. You can kind of also see the living room there. Oh, you can see everything. So you can see my bathroom over here, my living room, or my bedroom over there. But this is my mirror, which I got from HomeGoods. So I'll leave one that's similar, but literally every time I go to HomeGoods, I actually look for one for my mother, and I can never find one that looks just like this. Now I'm sure you guys are so excited and are so ready to see my living room, which is honestly my favorite room that I've designed and I've decorated. Everything was bought by me from various different places. I did try and find like the best deals on things and buy things when they were on sale. So obviously I'll have everything linked down below for you guys so you guys can check that out. But here we go. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. This is like the best room ever. It's so cozy, it's so beautiful, and it really just makes me so happy to be here. So this is my living room. Hey guys, just a quick little break. I wanted to actually talk about today's sponsor. Thank you so much to Desenio for sponsoring this part of the video. So if you guys don't know what Desenio is a brand that offers Scandinavian prints and always updates their prints. They always have styles designed for everyone. So Desenio ships worldwide and to the US within 5 days. So Desenio is an FSC brand, which means that they are harvested responsibly, so which means that they are super sustainable. So I'm going to be showing you a bunch of different prints and how I put them together. So let me just break it down for you guys so that you guys don't cry, okay? So actually this little bar stool I was using for almost 2 months before I got this couch. Oh, it was awful. I was so sad because I didn't have a rug, I didn't have anything to just keep me comfortable. Starting with this couch, it is the Living Spaces Utopia couch. This is in the Caitlin Flex color, so it is their regular brand color. I got this little throw blanket on sale. It was like $12, and it has these cute little tassels at the bottom. So that was from HomeGoods. The pillow is also from HomeGoods. It was also on sale. It was like 18 bucks. On this side, I actually store some of my extra pillows, so when I want more pillow stuff or if I want to change it out, I change it like over here. This little light, it's actually connected to my phone, so when I turn it on, it actually changes colors, and that is from Amazon. And then I just have my diploma up there. I've never been able to actually hang my diploma, so that brings me a lot of joy because it makes me so grateful and thankful that I was able to get an education, because a lot of people can't afford it. So I take it with pride and I put it up so everybody can see that yes, I have a degree. So the rug is from, it's a brand called Newloom. I'm sure so many people have heard of it. So Newloom, they are in a bunch of different stores like Home Threads. I think their main one, I don't remember where their main one was from, but I got this one actually from Bed Bath & Beyond, I think. It's amazing. It served me well. I did have to cut a little bit of the strings because my dog, he would just, when I didn't have a coffee table, he would run back and forth here and ruin my rug. And so now that I have the coffee table, it's much better. So next we have the lovely coffee table. So I actually just got this coffee table and I've been waiting for this coffee table because it's just been, it's been a minute. So I actually have the candle from the kitchen that is burning here. I bought multiple of them, and guys, it's only $20. Get this candle. It's so stunning and it smells amazing. I also have a black set of the beads from Target, or no, not from Target, from Walmart. The candles from Target. And then I also have this stunning, cute little white bowl, pot, whatever. And it's also from Target that's sold out though. So I'll put one that's similar to it. The coffee table is a Threshold Studio McGee collaboration. This was my favorite piece to kind of fulfill the whole set here. And then what I actually like to do for my coasters, I used to get a bunch of candles from Bath and Body Works, and I would get the marble ones and keep the lid. And so those are my coasters now. The vase is from Target, and then this pompous whatever is from Michael's actually. This is actually from a vintage French store out in the Valley in LA. That was a stunning piece. I really wanted something that was different, that made the area look more fun. And then I have this lovely book. I'm so obsessed with this book. I've been waiting to put it on this fucking table. This is a Life of Pablo Picasso book. It's volume 1, and it is just all black and white images of his work. And it's crazy to think like how much art he actually created. Not a lot of people know that he has so many other works, and this is just one volume of his work. He painted a lot. So that is a very special book. I actually bought it at this super old bookstore in New York, and I wasn't gonna buy it at first, but it was just screaming at me, and the texture of it, it's like this linen-y texture, almost like the Artist Digest or whatever, whatever the fuck that thing is called. And this has really just made it so unique and so different, and I love it so much. So now panning up, we have the rest of the living room. So these are actually two different little like buffet, what are these called? Like little console side tables or whatever. So I actually bought 2 of them. I got these off Amazon. This is a dupe for the CB2 one, and I'm so happy I got this one because it ended up only being $250 in comparison to that one, which is like $1,600. So it'll definitely be linked in the down bar below if you want to grab it. I mounted this TV by myself. I'm just saying, it took me forever, but I did it, and that is a lot to say. These little vases here are from HomeGoods. I just bought both and put nothing in them because I thought that was a vibe. I don't know. I have this cute little marble thing. It's like a book holder, book stand, whatever. And this is from Target. I always go to Trader Joe's. If you guys have a Trader Joe's near you, always get their candles because they're so good. This one is the cedar balsam, and it just smells like Christmas. And then I have these little, oops, these little candle holders from Michael's, and I have 2 of them. One is on that side as well, and these actually don't have candles in them because I haven't bought them. And inside of these little things, I keep it very, very organized. So I have all of my bins and things in here. And then in this one, I just have like my computer work stuff that is always there. And then another thing, I'm always burning this vanilla patchouli. It's so yummy for this side of the house because scents don't really travel well here. And then I have another one of these Christmas trees. Guys, always check the Target, like the very front section. The very front section will always have like the cutest little things for every season. So I always go there first, and it always does me well. And then down here, I actually have a line drawing that I drew when I was in college. It's one of my favorite pieces. It's inspired by one of my old friends, so that's a very near and dear piece to me. And then I have this vase here. I wanted to try and find a tall enough but not too tall vase for my pampas leaves that I have here. So this is from HomeGoods, and then on the back of it, but this is the pampas, and I actually got the pampas from, where did I get this from? I got this pampas from CB2, and it was like a 2 or 3 pack bundle, and it was on sale for like 30 bucks. So yeah, I grabbed that so quick. And then I just have this little poof from my old house, and yeah, that is this room. I'm like obsessed with it. I obviously have this garland up from Walmart, and then my tree, so it just makes me so happy in here. This room honestly makes me so stinking happy because it just keeps you cozy, especially at nighttime. In the back of my TV, it lights up so I can change the colors to whatever I want, and it just really makes it moody. And you already know that I watched Harry Potter in this room, and it was amazing. So now we're actually about to head into my bedroom, which I'm so excited for. I'm actually sorry. We're actually gonna head into now my bathroom. Okay, so before you head into the bathroom, it's like right next to the entryway here. So once you go into the bathroom, I just have this cute little pillow thing. It just says ho ho ho. Reminds me of my mom's house because she has one for the holidays as well. And it's a super simple bathroom, honestly. So we just have the toilet, and we have this cute little candle, which I never burn. It's a cardamom and vetiver, just like the other stuff that I have in my living room. And then I have this sign, which I will cross out that. It says, please do not do blah, blah, blah in the bathroom. I don't, but it's the same as a soda can, the name. And then I just have this little sign down here that says Carpe Diem. And then obviously my little trash for all the trashy things that I need to put away. This is Gerald. In my bedroom, you'll meet Harold, but this is Gerald. He is my pothos plant and he's dying. I'm so sorry, Gerald. Oh my god, he's like actually dying. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. Okay, we're gonna leave him alone. If you guys have any feedback on how to grow a pothos plant, I don't know why I can't grow it. I water it, I feed it, I do whatever it needs to do. And it's still like this after 4 years. And then over here, I just have all of my like medicine stuff. And then this is actually amazing. I got it from, where did I get it from? I got it from Home Goods a really long time ago and I never used it, but you just tap it and it turns on the light. And then I have this little carousel thing that holds toothbrushes and, you know, the little pooperies, poopery spray and lotions and stuff. So when guests come over, they know that they can be themselves here. I actually need my ring on. So I'm missing one basket here. Oh, under here is just all of my toiletries, extra toilet paper, stuff like that, towels, whatever. And then I'm actually missing one of these. I need to go find the matching one. But for now, I just have the two. And the top one holds all of my makeup, and then this one holds all of my skincare, medical, health, wellness, all of that stuff's in there. And then if I close this door, we just have the curtain, which was so simple. It's literally like, okay, cute. But yeah, it's super simple. In there just has all of my toiletries and stuff. And then we have this door on this side. And it's holding all of my stuff here. So I just have my washer and dryer. And then if I open it a little bit more, we have my vacuum cleaner, my broom, and then I have like a little, I don't even know what those are called, but it pretty much holds up all of your stuff when you're trying to air dry. We can head into my bedroom now and see what that looks like. So this is a little peek of my bedroom. It's a giant room. I'm like so ecstatic because my old bedroom was very, very small. On this side here, we're actually going to be putting up some really cool pieces along with over here in this room, but next to it you can kind of see it's my closet, which I'm not going to show you. So once you walk in, you see this lovely mirror, which actually makes the space look a lot larger than it is. And normally I have my dog's bed right here, but currently it's behind the mirror to, you know, give it more space. I have my little fuzzy slippers from Steve Madden. And then this rug is from Home Goods. The little chair over there, I normally put like blankies there or books. It's really just to be there. The mirror is from IKEA. There's Harold. Hi, Harold. And then the little potted plant underneath Harold is from Home Goods. I got this little rack from Amazon and it normally holds all of my things for any photo shoots that I have. So you're actually getting a little sneak peek of like what the next shoot is going to be in. I got this from Amazon. My bedding is Casa Luna from Target. This CS, which means nap or sleep, is from Anthropology, and I got that years ago, and I just thought that was a really funny little thing to put on there. My little liner blanket here is from IKEA. This poof is from Costco. The two pillows here, the large king pillows, are from Home Goods. I actually made these myself, but you can get them also from Desenio. I'll link them down below, but these are just simple prints that I found online. And then behind here, I have my actual like sleeping pillows. So I normally put like this pillow in front and I only sleep on one side. Does anybody else sleep on only one side of their bed? And then I have my 2 nightstands, because, you know, gotta keep it symmetrical. And then my mom actually gave me these little lamps, which was so nice. And I put in special light bulbs so that I can change the color of my room whenever I want. On the side of it, I have these 2 matching mirrors that were supposed to go on either side. But since I live in an apartment, I didn't want to put holes in the wall, so I just let those be. Underneath my little nightstands, I actually have these bins where I put my dirty laundry. So I do my darks and then my colored on that side. And it actually works well. It keeps it organized. As soon as it's full, I just toss it into the washing machine and it does its job. And then on this side, I have my little dresser. This is actually from Target, and I actually changed the hardware because they had black hardware for a darker color one, but obviously, like, as you could tell, like, everything in my home is very light and bright and beautiful. So I just went ahead, it was like a gunmetal handle, so I just went ahead and had my friend change out the handles, and I just have all of my like feminine wear here. I have my pajamas there, and then all of my activewear, sweats, stuff like that I cannot fit in my closet. So that's from Target. And then over here, this little piece that I got from Target ages ago, and I was never able to use it, and it just has some candles on it. My little Chanel bag from the first thing I ever bought from Chanel was like a lipstick or something. I just wanted the bag. And then this was a Christmas gift from last year. It's the Chance Chanel, and I literally cannot live without it. It's my holy grail to smelling good. And then I got this cute little vase from IKEA, again with the same flowers from Michael's. And then if I come back over here, you can actually see that I have this painting up here. It's so like prominent in your face on camera, but it's a lot more subtle in person. But pretty much this painting was inspired by a girl that I follow on Instagram, Maddie Bernard, and I found her picture on Instagram and I was like, oh my gosh, I love how that looks. So I did take some inspiration from her and I made this painting myself. So if you couldn't tell, I'm very artistic. I like to make things my own, DIY things and stuff like that. And then obviously I have my ring light here. And yeah, that's kind of it. So I really hoped that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to leave a like and a comment or whatever. And yeah, I'm so excited that this happened. Thank you again so much to Desenio for sponsoring this video and for sending me these incredible prints. I'm like floored. They're stunning. And yeah, so I will catch you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.